Well, this video might be a little bit late, but I think it was required. Okay, so we got this OxygenOS 11.1.2 update for the OnePlus Nord, and I'm going to cover only important aspects of it. But if you feel like watching the initial review, well, here is a card to that. And before moving further, a tap on that subscribe button will be really helpful to the channel, in case you wish to watch more quality content. Anyways, I'll get straight away into the issues it still has, and let me be honest, there isn't much that has improved with this update, apart from some performance improvement and the March 21 security patch, and that's it. And now about the issues. First of all, that notification delay, well, it is like 20% better to be honest, and previously I used to miss many of the notifications, and they just didn't come unless we opened the application, but now it's just that you unlock the device and the notification arrives. It's like from worse to bad type of scenario, which most of the users are currently facing, and for now you can either lock your important apps in memory and turn off the app optimization to get notifications on time. Something similar is the case with the gaming part, and the basic titles run just fine, but graphically demanding games like PUBG and Call of Duty start to lag after a while. And in scenarios where a lot is happening, well, the game starts to lag like crazy. So if you still play games, stay on Android 10 for now. This is not the update for you, and here is a card on how you can do that. Just make sure you back up all the data before doing it. The charging time has been okay, though not the fastest we have seen on this device. It takes around 1 hour to 1 hour 10 minutes at max in my case. The camera application also has that timestamp feature, something I forgot to mention before. And there is no change in overall image quality, which can be seen in the samples on your screen. That always on display is slightly brighter now and is quite visible, which is good in case you used it. But it is draining like 10 to 12% of the battery overnight, which I think is pretty bad, and thus I don't use it at all. And now talking about that battery life, well, easy 6 hours for me with 1 hour of gaming and 6.5 to 7 hours with standard usage on 90Hz. So that is similar to what was there before in my case. Also, even now, that dark mode toggle has not made its way into the stable version, and I don't like this greyish mode everywhere. But I did observe somewhat less purple fringing with this version, and some of you are even complaining about that tint as well. Well, if you are troubled, the only solution is to roll back or just take the device to OnePlus Care and they might help you out with a solution. Rest, that Bluetooth issue with 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi is fine to bad for some people as usual, so no improvements there. And to sum it up, well, you should skip this update in case you want maximum stability, and especially if you play games, as this is just another unsatisfactory update from the brand. And in case you're already on 11.1, well, you should update as it doesn't make that much of a difference. And to be honest with you guys, I am also really annoyed just like all of you, because even after months, the software stability is still crappy on this device, as the Android 10 had its own issues with games to Bluetooth and whatnot. So let's see how it goes. And that's it for now. Do press the thumbs up button if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you loved it, and I'll see you soon in the next one.